Hey kids, welcome! I'm Belle. This is my classroom. Welcome to another super fun and colorful video. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys two experiences that have always confirmed the theory that children are very different, and you know, if you do one thing, it doesn't work the same way for everyone. So I have two very short examples of that, and both of them I learned today. So I really just want to share with you guys the stories, but before I do that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I put a new video every single Fridays, and I put a lot of effort into these videos because I work a lot, and I mean a lot. Have you seen my dark circles? That means I work hard. And don't forget to subscribe, click the bell. A lot of people were telling me that they are subscribed, but they don't receive my videos. I don't know why, what's going on, but please click the bell so you receive notifications every time I post a video. And don't forget to leave a comment telling what kind of videos you want to see next. If you want storytelling or examples, like real life examples like the one I'm gonna tell you guys today. So without further ado, let's go right into the video. The first one is actually really funny, like a real coincidence, because today I just came from the doctor. I was at the doctor and I was like waiting for my turn, and there is like a little hallway next to the waiting room, and like on the hall there was a woman, and she was very familiar to me. Like I was like, I know who she is, but I wasn't sure if I knew her. She started walking to the waiting room, and when she got there, she was like, hi, and I said hi, and I was still like, oh my god, I don't know who that is. And she said, oh, hi, and she gave me a hug, because where I live, it's very normal to give people a hug. So she gave me a hug, and she told me, hi, how are you? A long time no see. And I was like, hi, long time no see you too. And I was like, how's it going? And she said, oh, very nice. My daughter told me that she really enjoyed last semester. And I was like, oh my god, she's my student's mom. And I was like feeling really bad because I didn't remember her. But when I told me my daughter, and she mentioned her name, like, she was like, Mary told me that she really enjoyed last semester. She's really excited to go back to school because we are on a break. Like, we're having a break now. And she was like, classes start next week, right? I said, yeah. And she was like, oh, thank God, because Mary was so excited, and she wanted to know when she was going to go back to school. And I was like, oh great, I'm really happy. And she told me that she had never felt so welcome because of something. And she mentioned what made her like last semester so much. She said it was because of something that I told you guys before. And I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to go home and make a video and tell this to my friends on the internet. Because what she told me was, she really liked last semester because of the thing that you did, like on the line before they got into the classroom. And I was like, really? Like, do you remember, guys, that I told you this? It's when you make a line and you put a lot of pictures on the wall, and like a picture of a handshake, and a picture of a hug, a picture of a little dance, a picture of somebody singing, and you just tell them, how do you want to say good morning, or how do you want to say good afternoon? And they decide how they want to say good morning, good afternoon. You know, they decide if they want to give you a handshake or a little dance or whatever. And she said she felt really comfortable because she could choose how she was going to say good afternoon. And I was like, wow. And she said that little thing made her really, really comfortable, like in the classroom, because my initial instinct would be to like give the child a hug, but every child is different. That's the point of this video, right? Every child is different. So she was different, and she never wanted to give me a hug. She wanted to give me a handshake. So I was like, wow, that I don't know, I thought she was like, I thought she was a little bored. That's why she wanted to give me a handshake. But no, she wasn't, because children are different. They show their emotions in different ways. And her mother was like, she told me that she, after choosing how she wanted to say hello, she felt more welcomed and more comfortable in the classroom, because she, you know, she had her boundaries, and I respected that. And I was like, wow, that's like really mind-blowing to me, because before I did that, I'm a hugger, so I would pretty much hug the children, and she didn't want to be hugged, and I had to respect it. And I was like, wow, not all of them want to be hugged, you know. And I was like, wow, it really, really worked. And she said, the great job. And I was like, wow. First of all, she recognized that I did something different and maybe a little special. And second of all, she told me that her daughter recognized it too, you know. It was really, really awesome to me. So that was my first example. And how, like, what are the odds? You are waiting at the doctor, you know, waiting for your turn, and like your student's mother comes to you and she says something like that. That was mind-blowing to me, and I kind of needed that, because I was a little like not feeling very confident lately, but that was a very confidence boost, I guess. So yeah, let's go to the second example. Before I went to the doctor, I had a training session where I work. So at the training session, I'm having the training session, and when I'm about to leave, I'm at like the school's lounge area, and the mother of my students comes to me, and she said something that made me like really, really excited. He's really mature for his age, and he's only 6 years old. Only 6 years old, and you wouldn't believe the things that come out of his mouth. Like, he's really smart and really self-aware. You know, he has a really great sense of community, which is awesome. So during the classes, he's always like thinking of the person next to you. He's very nice to everyone. He's only 6 years old. He's not self-centered. He is super nice, super generous, super kind, and like when he stands up, he fixes his chair. When he has like extra crayons, he shares with the other ones. When somebody says like, I like Moana, he says, oh, that's a girl's movie. And he says, that's not a girl's movie, that's a movie, and it's for everyone. There is no such thing as boys, something for boys and something for girls. No, everything's for everyone. It's just a movie, so it's for everyone. And but when it was time for him to present in front of the class, he was a little shy, and I was like, wow, that's a shame, because he's great, and you know, besides all of that, he's also really, really smart, really intelligent. He has beautiful language, and he's just awesome, amazing. Like, he is a person that I know is going to do great, great, great things in life. I just know that. So when it was time to present in front of the class, he was like really, really, really scared during the rehearsals, like the class before the presentation. So I told him, John, his name is not John, by the way, but I said, John, go home and show your mother what we have rehearsed, so that she could tell you that you're doing a great job. basically. That's what I told him. And then he went home, he did the whole thing. That's what his mom told me today. She said, Isabel, he did everything before the presentation, but after the presentation I didn't have a chance to talk to you. So now I'm here to tell you that created like a great bond between us. Now he wants to always like tell what he learned. So that was really positive to me, because I was like, wow, children, you know, they just need some words of encouragement to go home basically and tell their parents what they've learned. So I was like, wow, it worked. And I was like, when I did it, I was like, he's not gonna do the whole thing, he's just gonna go home and say to his mom, maybe I don't want to do it or whatever. But no, he did the whole thing. Maybe he's a little different, but as I told you guys, every child is different. So maybe a little a little word of encouragement will make a whole difference in somebody's life. So I'm really happy, because on the day of the presentation he did the whole thing. Again, I didn't have a chance to talk to his mom after the presentation, but today she went to the school just to thank me basically, and I was like, wow, this is so awesome. And I was like really glad. So these are the two stories that I had to tell you guys. So because children are different and we have to respect them, and that's what I learned today. Wow, it's been a really good day basically for my confidence, I guess. So, and I just wanted to share with you guys what happened to me. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I always share things with you guys. And please leave me in the comments below if you've had any experience with that, like if you saw in your classes like things like that happening, or if you are a parent, tell me in the comments below if you see that in your children, like, because children are different too. I have an older sister, she's much different from me. That's it basically. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, click the bell, give this video a thumbs up for being who you are, and you know, not changing who you are, right? So subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell so you receive notifications every time I post a video. Share stories in the comments below, please. I'd really like to hear stories, because I learned so much from you guys too. And subscribe, and I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!